بزرمت تفتخر بوجود دكتور نورمان ووترهاوس. خلينا نروح نقابله.
Hello.
How was your flight here?
It was great. Very good trip.
We're so proud that you're part of Bizrahmed.
Well, I'm absolutely delighted to be here, and I always enjoy coming here. It's a fantastic atmosphere, great clinic, great patients, and I really enjoy my visits here.
So you have a busy schedule today, but in the morning when you and I were speaking, you showed me a video.
Yes.
Do you mind showing our
Sure.
viewers?
I think what we were talking about was a technique that's now quite well recognized around the world, but was quite revolutionary back in 2018 when we started using it. It was actually first described in 2012 by a Brazilian surgeon. And essentially it's a mechanism by which we can reduce swelling and bruising, and particularly bleeding after facelifts. And that used to be quite a common complication of facelifts, which delayed recovery and meant that sometimes you had to go back to the operating room. And that's really been eliminated with the use of this technique. And as you can see by the video, you have funny stitches on the actual outside of the skin that can look a little alarming to a patient. But in fact, they only stay in for 2 days. And when you remove them, there are no marks left at all. The useful thing about having the stitches is that there's no chance of any of the tissues moving and causing swelling. And in fact, you don't really even need any facelift dressing. So the old days of having big bandages after facelifts have also disappeared. It's not necessary anymore. And the technique really is applicable to deep plane facelifts, and also very useful for deep structural neck lifts. And by deep structural neck lifts, I mean procedures where you are producing a beautiful neck contour, where beforehand there is a thick, heavy neck, which may have fat and muscle and salivary gland, which need to be addressed and contoured. And that's quite deep surgery, it's not skin surgery. And the net allows the skin to be beautifully redraped in that area, which means that you don't have to pull hard. And in fact, it's pulling hard that makes patients look unnatural and stigmatic after facelift surgery. And we want them to look natural and rejuvenated. So the net, the hemostatic net technique, is integral to our performance of facial and neck rejuvenation surgery. And we've been using it here in Dubai as well as in London for the last 5 years. In fact, we've published our results with this recently in the Aesthetic Surgery Journal to show that with the same factors, patient, surgeon, anaesthetist, if you look at hundreds of patients done before the net and then hundreds of patients done after the net, the incidence of bleeding has been reduced to virtually zero.
Great. فيا شباب هو بيقول هدول السوتشرز بيضلوا بس يومين. شفتوا هاد؟ وهذا التكنيك برازيلي، واكيد في كتب علميه دكتور نورمان ووترهاوس سوا بهذا التكنيك. فالمفيد بهذا التكنيك انه ما بيكون في اي سويلنج، وطبعا بعد يومين كل هذا الستيتشز كمان بيروحوا، وما في داعي تلبس الجارمنت، يعني مشد تبع الوش والرقبه ما في داعي تلبسها من قفا هذا التكنيك. وطبعا هذا التكنيك بيخلي على انه جراح يشد الوش كثير، فما